They'll face Cumberland, who upset number 9 Rocky Mountain, Montana, 82-58. I don't know, folks, if that was an upset or not. That Cumberland's team is pretty doggone good. 9-2, 17:40 left. Opening period. Abrams, top of the line, top of the arc, free ball right through there. Abrams, a 40% shooter from beyond the arc, called play, and Abrams delivered. Trying to answer on the offensive end was Emmanuel. His shot was short in transition. Here comes Oklahoma Baptist, the Bison from Shawnee, Oklahoma. Inside move, Dar's shot leaves it short. Trying to get it inside the paint. That starts a transition break. Contact inside, going to the basket was Lemons. He's going to be fouled by
foul on Oklahoma Baptist, number 12.
Tyler Davis. That's his second.
That's his second personal foul.
Team foul number 2, the 17-11 mark.
At the line for the Cougars, number 15, Malcolm Lemons, shooting 2.
Zach Zaragoza getting ready to check in for the next dead ball. Lemons a 68% free throw shooter for the Cougars, up and in. And he'll replace Emmanuel again. Brian Emmanuel, the senior 6'3" guard for Cal State San Marcos, missed 13 games this season due to injury. Second opportunity for Lemons right through there. 11-5, the Cougars by 6. 3 minutes into this first round game. Out front with it is Jackson. Hedge the screen, nothing going on there. It tosses it back out to Jackson at the top of the key. Nice hedge, picks up a double team, then has to pick up his dribble. Into the corner goes Eric Stubbs, who played his high school ball at Ruskin High School here in Kansas City. On the dribble drive to the paint goes Abrams, shot won't go, and on the rebound, it's Zaragoza. 11-5, Cal State San Marcos, the number 1 team in NAIA, nursing a 21-game winning streak. Traveling violation on Parker. Great opening day crowd here at Municipal Auditorium. An historic building where Wilt Chamberlain played for the University of Kansas. John Wooden won his first NCAA title. On the push, in transition, up and under, good. That was Jason Johnson off the steal, and Oklahoma Baptist going to burn another timeout. Full timeout, we'll take 1-2. And even 16 minutes to play in the opening half. Cal State San Marcos up early. They lead it 13-5. This is coverage of the Buffalo Funds. Khalil Murphy at LIU Brooklyn and Adam Eccles at the University of Pacific. Darst will jump it up against Eccles. Game 3 of the opening round is underway, and the tip will be won by Cal State San Marcos, going left to right. Sit back, enjoy it. From Municipal Auditorium in Kansas City, 3-ball, top of the key, bang, didn't take long. Didn't take long. Brian Emmanuel. We thought he may be a starter. He's missed 13 games due to injuries. He got the start this afternoon for Jim Saya's crew. 3-0 immediately, man-to-man pressure all over the court. Back to the basket is Abram. Double team in the corner, you want to get rid of it. Skip pass across to Darst, who kicks it to the wing, drives into the basket. Tyler Davis up and goes. Zach Zaragoza did not get the start. Brian Emmanuel did, so Zaragoza will be coming off the bench. 3-ball. Johnson no good. Ran down on the defensive rebound is Kendall Parks. Parks gives it to Jackson Kayla Jackson. He gets his pocket picked by Lemons in transition to the basket, to the rim, and yes, for the roll around the rim and up and good by the end Parker. He's got 2. It's 5-2. We played 1:20 in the opening half. Out front with it is Parks. To Jackson. Skip pass inside is going to be an errant pass. Ran down by the Cougars. On the push. Middle of the lane. Kicks it to Eccles, to the basket, to the rim. He's going to be fouled. Can't hit the shot. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Foul on the Bisons, number 12, Tyler Davis.
They called the foul on Tyler Davis, his first team foul number 1. And Eccles, the 69% free throw shooter, goes to the line to shoot a pair at the 18-24 mark. Free throw up and good. Winner of this game gets the winner of Culver Stockton and Arizona Christian. That's our next game this afternoon. Day 1 of the 77th NAIA National Men's Basketball Championships. 7-2 in favor of Cal State San Marcos. Into the middle and getting called for steps will be Hayden Darst. Again, man-to-man defense here early on. Open jump shot. About an 18-footer, nothing but nylon. Eccles. He's got 5 and timeout by Doug Tolan. He wants to talk this over. Mounts here early on. With the basketball is Parks out front. Look for a called set play out of this timeout. Nearly getting it stripped was Jackson. Throws it right in front of us to Parks. 17 on the shot clock, 15:43 on the game clock. Inside, going to work, spin move to the baseline, up and good. Darst, 11.5 points a game. The Sooner Athletic Conference's tournament MVP. He's got his first deuce of the day. He's got 2 at the 15:25 mark. Inside is Eccles. Spins it back out front to Zaragoza, and Cal State San Marcos will reset. Coming out of the timeout, staying in this, maybe a matchup zone or matchup or man-to-man. Zaragoza top of the key 3, hits the front of the lip. With the rebound, here comes Parks. Chance to cut into this 6-point lead. Cale Jackson to the paint, to the glass, off the glass, and it won't count, but he's going to draw the foul.
The Cougars, number 11, Jason Johnson.
That'll be Johnson's first foul. Team foul number 1 of the Cougars.
At the line for the Bisons,
San Marcos, California, about 50 miles north of San Diego. Free throw up the line, perfect. Jackson, an 86% free throw shooter for the season, and has his first.
And number 3, Bobby Macias.
Bobby Macias checks into the lineup along with Quincy Lawson in the lineup for Cal State San Marcos. Second opportunity for Jackson. This one rattles around and goes in. Inside, ball is stripped. Nice defensive play by Parks. He's had a good couple of minutes here. Kind of quarterbacking his club. Top of the key. I think Darst thought about it. He hadn't shot a 3 all season. He's not going to start in the national tournament game or national championship either. We'll have a foul on the floor. Attacking the paint along the left baseline was Abram.
Fouls on Cal State San Marcos, number 22.
They're called the foul on Zaragoza. His first, team foul number 2, and Parks will inbound it underneath the Bison basket. Into the corner. 3-ball, buried it. Nice entry pass, got a couple of pick-to-picker plays there. And Jackson, or Cale Jackson, drains a 3, and Oklahoma Baptist has gone on a little run here. And trying to answer, and does, is Malcolm Lemons. He buries a 3, and it's back to a 4-point cushion, 16-12. Parks on the attack. Spin it around the perimeter. In the hands of Abram. Back to the basket, puts it with his left hand, jump hook, jump shot inside the paint, maybe got away with it over the back, then gets the offensive rebound off the, not being able to hang on the ball was Lemons, and finishing it was Stubbs. He's got 2, thank you very much, in 16-14 Cal State San Marcos. with the basketball, Macias. Johnson's three won't go, and Bison want to run. To Parks. Ball goes through his hands. There's Jackson, open three, right in my sight. Folks, that was going to go in as soon as he let it go. And Cale Jackson's got 8, and surprise, surprise, Oklahoma Baptist for Oklahoma Baptist. 6 for 9, 66% from the field, 3 for 3 from beyond the arc, and 2 for 2 at the line. 4 turnovers, and Jackson leads Oklahoma Baptist with 8 points. Jump shot won't go, and rebounded by Oklahoma Baptist Antonio Arnold, who's checked in the game. 1 point lead and the basketball. Into Darce. They'll like that opportunity inside. They're going to get a foul called on Cal State San Marcos.
That's his second. Team foul number 3.
The Cale Jackson show here early, but then Darce starting to make his presence known inside. 2-shot opportunity for Darce. He's an 83% free throw shooter. Free throw up, good.
Checking in for Cal State San Marcos, number 32.
Foul is on Jason Johnson. That's his second. Team foul number 3. Second one, this one is the back of the iron. Rebounded by the Cougars. On the push, here comes Macias. In the corner, open 3 from the right wing. Drained it.
For Tyree Murray.
Murray goes downtown. He's got a 3. Tyree Murphy, the 5'11" senior guard. Makes it 19-18. Cal State San Marcos. .25 to play in the opening half. It's a good one here. Number 1 seed being pushed here early. Ball is stripped inside. In transition. Pass to the lane, to the bucket. Yes! On the steal, it didn't take long for the Cougars to take it down the court. And Deanne Parker, he's got a bucket. Back to a 3-point lead for the Cougars at 21-18. Right back off the bench is Cale Jackson. Darce's jump shot. Inside the arc, maybe not the shot that Doug Tolan was looking for. Trying to answer the 3-point shot at the other end. Hits the front rim from the top of the arc. No good. And Oklahoma Baptist on the push. Darce has it. Top of the key. He'll reverse the ball. Going into the low block to Stubbs. And they're going to get Stubbs with a dipped his left shoulder as he faked the move to the paint to go baseline. And Stubbs is going to get the offensive player control foul. His first team foul, number 3 on Oklahoma Baptist. Winner of this game gets the winner of our next game, Culver Stockton of the Heart of America Conference Athletic against Arizona Christian. In front with it is Murphy. Khalil Murphy's checked in. This is a deep team. They'll play as many as 5 off the bench with Cal State San Marcos. Drives to the basket. From his right to his left hand. Pretty move by senior guard Bobby Macias. He's got 2. Jackson's checked back in the lineup with his 8 points. Over to Arnold. Collision inside, and we're going to have a blocking foul called on Macias. That'll be his first, team foul number 4 on Cal State San Marcos.
Fouls on the Cougars, number 3, Bobby Macias. His first personal.
Line to shoot a pair will be Antonio Arnold.
At the line, number 23, Antonio Arnold, shooting 2.
Only team to beat Cal State San Marcos this year was Hope International back on December 7th. Free throw up and good for Arnold. He's got 1. That was 82-67 Hope International. play Thursday at 9:45 against Xavier, Louisiana. Free throw up and good. 2 for Arnold. 23-19, Cal State San Marcos by 4. Entry pass in the low block. Lawson couldn't do anything with it. Then they'll send the basketball out to Macias. Macias puts it on the deck, gets the ball stripped. Good defensive play by Parks. Parks thought about taking it in transition, then pulls it up the midcourt line with the left-handed dribble. They'll set some offense. Look for Jackson or a two-man game here. Maybe Jackson's got a size advantage over Murray. Let's see if the Bison utilize that. Darsh posts up, calls for the ball, nothing there. Now they come out with a high screen. Abram with the basketball to the rim. Yes. Little floater, teardrop by Aaron Abram. He's got 5, and it's 23-21. Cougars by a bucket. High post gives it back over to Parker. Deanne Parker, pull-up 15-footer, hits the lip, rebounded by Abrams. Out to Parks on the push. Left-hander dribble, gives it off. Abram, NBA 3, hits the rim and rolls off the defensive board. Here comes Parker. Deanne Parker across the midcourt stripe. Kicks it to the wing. Pull-up jump shot. Won't go. Tip try, no good. Rebounded by Darst. Kicks it off to Parker. Or just off to Parks, excuse me. Kendall Parks. Over to Jackson, back to Parks. He'll run the show. He's the architect of the offense. Over to Jackson. Right wing, free throw line extended. Gets that two-man game into Darst. Darst makes a drop step to the lower baseline. He'd had a cupcake. Said he went up against a double team, then a hard foul on the other end. Going to the basket was Parker. He's going to be fouled by Antonio Arnold. Arnold's first, team foul number 4. Into the line to shoot a pair will be Deanne Parker.
Number 23, Antonio Arnold. His first personal foul.
Darst had position. He pinned both defenders to the middle of the paint. Drop steps to the basket, but then uses his left hand. He'd had a cupcake. He tried to go up against 4 arms and got his shot blocked. Free throw up and good by Parker. Deanne Parker, he's got 5. 24-21, 9:07 to play in the first half. Opening round of the 77th annual Buffalo Funds NAIA Division I Men's Basketball National Championships. Second free throw on the way, and this one rattles out. Darst gets the rebound, kicks it to Parks. Parks will walk it up the court. 3-point game at the 9-minute mark. Back to Jackson, top of the key. He's been quiet for the last 5 minutes after scoring 8 early. Abram is not quiet. Aaron Abram gets it on that short corner, and it's nylon. He's got a total of 7, and it's a 24-23 game. Going to work is Johnson. To Levens, kicks in the corner, back to Johnson. He'll line it up for the 3-point range and hits nothing but air. Draws nothing but air, and Darst didn't get his hands up fast enough. Shot goes up, get your hands up. Darst a little late, hit him in the left hand, and ricochets out of bounds. Stays with the Cougars. Extra possession, and it cost him. It's Johnson, catches the inbounds pass. Double pump, took it to the rack, and put it in. 26-23. 3-point margin for Cal State. San Marcos. Tyler Davis is checked back in, playing those 2 fouls. To Parks, top of the key, and Oklahoma Baptist, the Bison will set up their offense. Alley-oop inside, not able to hang on to it. Regains control, puts it up and in. Stubbs at 6'10", junior forward is a presence inside. He's got 4. Parks just threw it up as a little rainbow, and he hit it. Caught it, was able to regain it, put it up and in. On the miss, here comes Parks. Opportunity to take the lead with the bucket. There goes Abrams. Nice move inside to stay away from drawing the charge. Couldn't hit the shot, but his hustle gets the ball back in the hands of Jackson. Another set opportunity. Davis along the baseline. Picked up there. Gives it up. The Bison will reset their offense. From the Sooner Athletic Conference, 19-15 on the season. To the middle it goes Park. Parks gets fouled.
Foul on the Cougars, number 1, Brian Emanuel.
That'll go against Brian Emanuel, his first. Team foul number 5 on Cal State San Marcos. And Jackson will inbound it for the Bison. Out to Parks, top of the key, and they'll reset their offense. Parks leads the team with 269 assists coming into this game, 6.4 points a game. Doesn't score a heck of a lot, but he is the distributor. On the missed shot, we're going to have a foul inside. That'll be as many fouls. That's the second on Emanuel in about the last 10 seconds. 16 fouls, but a 2-shot opportunity for Abram to give the Bison the lead. Zaragoza getting ready to check in at the next dead ball for Cal State San Marcos. Free throw up and good. Abram's got 8. Leading scorer on this Bison team at 18.3 points a game and 8.3 boards a game for the 6'5" junior forward with a chance to give his team the lead. 9 for 17 from the field is Oklahoma Baptist. 9 for 20 for Cal State San Marcos. Free throw up the line, and it's a little bit short. Rebounded by the Cougars. And a hand on it there was Eccles. Tied at 26, 7 to go, first half. Number 1 seed being pushed here early on. Zaragoza, top of the key, 3. Leaves it short. Jackson runs down the rebound. Left-hander down the court. Feigns Abram. Back out to Parks, and they'll reset the offense. Jackson comes off a curl cut, nothing there. Then gets the ball. Skip pass over to Abram. Park into the hands of Jackson. Davis's shot touches the score clock on top of the backboard. That's out of bounds. The ball goes over to Cal State San Marcos. Macias will check back in, replacing Lemons. Parker will check out as well. Eccles checks back in. 26-26, 6:30 left here in the opening half. Macias across the timeline. In the corner, open jump shot, yes. 2-point shot by Eccles on a great feed by Johnson. Gives the Cougars a 2-point lead, 28-26. Right wing over to Davis, to Abram. Goes long baseline, gets a double team, gets it stripped, and that starts transition. Here come the Cougars on the push. And they're going to get, that's a late call, but they're going to get a call on Parks. Bumped into the ball handler. His first. Team foul number 5. It'll be taken out of bounds, a non-shooting foul. And Lemons will throw it in. Want to weave out front. That leaves Johnson open for 3. Won't go. Nice block out by Abram for the Bison. Chance to take the lead with a 3, or to tie it on a 2-point shot. This is Oklahoma Baptist and Georgetown, Kentucky, both been in this tournament 27 times. So they're no stranger here. They turn the ball over and it'll go back over to Cal State San Marcos. Out front with it is Eccles. Cougars with a 2-point lead. Weave out front, looking to spring somebody open. That's Macias for 3. Can't drop the 3 ball. And then we'll have a foul on the floor. Going for the rebound was Eccles, and he just ran over Cale Jackson. And this will be a shooting foul as interested in ordering photographs from all the events at the National Championship should visit www.ciphotography.com. Once again, for photo information, go to www.ciphotography.com as Jackson hits the front end of the 1-and-1. Second one up the line. This one's perfect. He's got 10 into double figures. Jackson with 10, Abram with 8 to lead the Bison, and we are tied at 28. Out front with it is Johnson to Macias. Back to Lemons. His 3 ball won't go. stick back try up good by Eccles. Darce just didn't judge the defensive board properly, and it burned him. As Eccles came in and cleaned up the mess and got the deuce, it's 30-28. Abram back to the ball, then faces up. Picked up by Zaragoza. Abram likes the matchup, goes in, pulls up the jump shot, won't go. Starts transition. On the push comes Lemon to the basket. Yes, he draws the foul. Well, the missed shot, the clear out pass down the court. Lemon scores it. His 7th point. That'll be on Abram, his first. Team foul number 6, but an opportunity for a 3-point conventional play here for Lemons. Averages 15.9 points a game, leads the team in steals. 32-28, trying to make it a 5-point margin are the Cougars. And this one rattles out. Abram gets the rebound. Here comes Parks. Kendall Parks, senior 5'9" point guard. He runs the show, no doubt about it. To Davis right in front of us. Gets a high screen. Nicely hedged there by Eccles in the defensive play. Drive to the basket. Nice body control by Davis. Stayed away from the offensive foul. The player control foul. And is able to draw the foul on Malcolm Lemons. His first, team foul number 8, but this will be a 2-shot opportunity for Davis, who's a 75% free throw shooter. 2-shot try, 32-28, 4:26 to play in the opening half. Free throw up the line, yes. Want to pull the upset? Don't turn the ball over, hit your free throws. Thus far, Oklahoma Baptist 7 for 10 from the line. 70%, that'll get the job done. Davis can add to that and does.
In the game, the Bison, number 23.
Oklahoma Baptist coming to this game just wanted to make this a prize fight. Go 15 rounds. When they get to 13, 14, and 15, if they're still standing, they're going to have a chance, and that's what they've done. Played a really good first half and have come back here after being down early in this game. 32-30. Cougars by 2. Macias maybe got away with the walk. Turnaround jump shot. Yes! Bobby Macias, the senior 5'11" guard, makes it 34-30. Parks in transition. He'll log a lot of minutes this afternoon. Inside to Abram. This is not a deep team. Parks has it. Into the trees. Pulls it back out to Cale Jackson. The Parks, they'll reset. 12-11 on the shot clock, 3:47 on the game clock. Not a deep team for the Bison. Park gets it to Jackson, goes to the basket. Nice no-look pass, one hand slam, and a great feed by Cale Jackson. And Hayden Darce flushes it home, and it's 34-32. Making the extra pass. He tacked the paint. Got the help side defense, and that left Darce open and slammed it home with his right hand. Crossover to the basket, then Darce on the defensive end. SWAT City. Knocked that one into the stands. It'll stay with the Cougars. (34-32). That's a good one here, folks. There's Macias. He can shoot the rock. Picked up there by Parks. They'll need to know where he's at. To the basket, to the goal. Can't hit the shot, but he's going to draw the foul. Like this senior, Bobby Macias. Foul will go against Parks. That's this Bison team will only go a couple off the bench. Again, to win this tournament, you have to win 6 games in like 7 days. It's tough to do. Free throw won't go in. Fight for the rebound. Ricochets off a Cougar. I should say 5 games in 6 days. You got to win 5 games to win this tournament, just 6 days. 1 day off. Having a deep bench really can assist you in that venture. Over to Jackson along the baseline. Pulls it back up with a right-handed dribble. Skip pass into Darce goes to work, fight for his own board, up to the miss, then ran down by Davis. Back up to Parks. In the corner to Jackson in the corner, but the referee will stop play. And I think they'll reset the shot clock. So again, 32 teams come to this tournament trying to win those 5 games in 6 days for a national title. There are 101 NAIA Division I schools in the United States. 32 of them battling out here at Municipal Auditorium. 2:39 to play. Parks into the corner. Davis's 3 leaves it short. Abram runs it down and saves it. On the drive to the basket, no good. Jackson has the rebound. He can't control it. Great hustle play by Aaron Abram to save that ball. They just couldn't finish. On the drive to the basket on the other end, D.N. Parker does finish. He's got 7. It's back to a 4-point lead, 36-32. Inside to Abram. He draws the defensive coverage of Lemons. Over to Park, thought about a 3, puts it on the turf, puts it up, can't get it to go, and rebounded by Quincy Lawson. Macias drives to the basket from left to right, thought he was fouled, puts it up and in. Bobby Macias, the senior, he's got 6 off the bench and is back to a 6-point lead. Minute 52 to play in the opening half. Abram, 3 ball. Yes! Abrams in double figures. He's got 11, 40% three-point shooter. That's the biggest shot of the game thus far. Cuts into a 3-point lead with 90 seconds to play in the half. Running jump hook in the middle of the paint. Up, no good. Rebounded by the Bison. Going right to left. Their green uniforms, white numbers. Kind of a gold white striping down the side of the pants. Inside to Darce. Darce goes in, dropped the ball below his shoulders and gets it stripped by Macias. On the push, the give to Parker, to the basket, yes. D.N. Parker. You're playing inside the paint. You got some size. Keep that ball above your shoulder blades. You bring it down, you become a guard. That's what happened to Hayden Darce. He got his pocket picked. Parks out front with it, back to a 5-point game. Need better spacing on this possession. Throws to Darce. 15-footer, yes. Hayden Darce says, I can't score inside. I'll just take my man outside and buries the 15-footer with 30 seconds left. Shot clock turned off. 40-37, the most entertaining, closely played game we've had yet today. So number 1 seed is being pushed here. The 31 Cougars against the 19-15 Bison of Oklahoma Baptist. Sitting in a kind of a 2-3 zone with Darce just sitting in the middle, and then a timeout. 30-second timeout. Some substitutions will come in for the Cougars. We'll keep it here. 12.2 seconds left, and a 40-37 Cal State San Marcos lead. Scoring lead over the Bison. But the Bison about rebounded Cal State San Marcos 20-14. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Here comes Johnson. Pull up 3 off the mark. Rebounded. Stubbs will have to hurry. Half court shot at the gun. It's the side of the backboard. It won't go in by Abrams or at the end of the first half. At the end of the first half, Cal State San Marcos, the number 1 seeded team, the winners of 21 in a row. Bison will have it first to start second half play, trailing 40-37. The winner gets the winner of our next game, Arizona Christian and Culver Stockton from the Heart of America Conference. Out front with it is Parks, playing with 2 fouls. Curl cut inside. Jackson goes to the basket, and they're going to call the jump ball. Good defensive play inside by Eccles. Went straight up, tied the ball up, and the alternate possession goes to the Cougars. Cal State San Marcos, winners of 21 games in a row. And just 5 games away from trying to win a national championship, and then an offensive foul. Parks draws it. They're going to ring up Jason Johnson, and that's his 3rd foul. First team foul of the second half. So a slow start for both teams here offensively. We played about 28 seconds. First 5 minutes of the game in the second half are always the critical times in a basketball game. These first 5 minutes for Oklahoma Baptist. Can the Bison stay close? Inside, Darce, a great feed by Davis, up and good. Darce has got 9. He's got 9, and we're 40-39. Cougars by a point. Out front with it is Parker. They'll run the weave out front. Dribble drive to the basket. Pull-up jump shot hits the side of the backboard. Not a good shot by Eccles. That starts transition. Davis's 3-ball. He's in short. Darce gets the rebound, goes up, and they're going to call that he stepped on the baseline, getting the offensive rebound. So the turnover, take it back over to the Cougars. At one time, the Bison were 13-15 this season before reeling off 6 straight wins to go 19-15 and winning their conference. Lemon's 3-ball is good, 10 points, and then answering right back is Davis. He's got 6. It's a 2-point game. And Oklahoma Baptist is tied with Georgetown, Kentucky for the most wins in the NAIA tournament history with 59. Foul will go against Oklahoma Baptist. Cougars will have it underneath their basket. Jump shot won't go by Lemons. Parks has the rebound and on the push. Maybe had a lane to drive. Gives it off to Davis. Then he gets it stripped. He gets fight for it on the floor and is picked up by the Cougars. That was Parks' 3rd foul the last time that the Bisons played it on defense. He's got 3. Can't afford to lose him. Dribble drive to the basket along the right side off the glass and a pretty shot by Deanne Parker. He's got 11, back to a 4-point lead. It's kind of been the margin here for the first 2.5 minutes of the second half and much of the end of the first half. Just being able to keep that 4 to 6-point lead. Abrams turnaround jump shot, yes, and draws the foul. That'll go against Lemons, his second. Team foul number 2, and Aaron Abram, he's got 13 now to lead Oklahoma Baptist in scoring. Off the bench, 6'10", junior Eric Stubbs. They'll take Parks out of the game with those 3 fouls. Let's see if Davis or possibly Cale Jackson goes to the point guard position. Let's mark it 17:33 is when Parks went out of the lineup. Free throw no good, but getting his own rebound. Thought about a 3. Then Abram pulls it down, gives it over to Jackson. He'll run the show from the top of the keys. He's picked up out front by Johnson. To Davis on the right wing. Spins it around the perimeter. Looking at a down screen. Then off the screen goes Jackson. His 3-point shot way off the mark. With 17-10 left in transition. Pull-up jump shot from the 3-point line. Won't go by Johnson. Stick back up and good. Deanne Parker. Impressive. He's got 13. Averages 17.2 points a game. Jackson running the show as Parks sits on the bench with 3 fouls, and Doug Tolan sideline for Oklahoma Baptist. And then stepping out of bounds is Abram. Another turnover as Zaragoza gets off the bench and replace Brian Emanuel. Also Bobby Macias, who played some valuable minutes in that first half. He'll replace Jason Johnson. 47-43, 16-40 to play second half. Macias drives to the paint, then kicks it off to Parker. His shot won't go. Ripping down the board is Stubbs. Again, he played his high school ball not far from where we're sitting at here at Municipal Auditorium over at Ruskin High School. Stubbs is a 6'10" junior forward. Jackson needs to get rid of it. Just got called for a 5-second. So we see the absence of Parks. Jackson gets called for a 5-second call, and Parks is right back in. He'll replace Davis. Doug Tolan's just going to have to roll the dice here because he needs number 4 on the hardwood here with 16:18 to play. 47-43. Cougars by 4. Back to the basket. Gives it off. Tagging the paint is Lemons. They'll call a foul on the drive to the basket.
Foul on the Bison, number 10, Cale Jackson.
Cale Jackson, his first. Team foul number 2.
At the line, Malcolm Lemons shooting 2.
And Lemons, a 68% free throw shooter, has a 2-shot opportunity. Right through there for Lemons. That's 11 for Malcolm. He's got 11. Dean Parker's got 13. And 9 for Adam Eccles to lead the scoring trio for the Cougars. Second free throw, and this one rattles in. 49-43, back to a 6-point margin. Parks walks it up the court for the Bison. It's a high screen. Parks keeps it. Nice no-look pass to Darst, and just takes it in, slams it in with one hand. That's a couple of flushes today for Hayden Darst. And a great feed by Kendall Parks. Back to a 4-point game. Zaragoza thought about that through. Macias back out to Lemons. Macias, he'll take it from 3. Rattles out. Tip try. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Bison. You know, Dean Parker began his career at UCLA with a stop at the University of San Francisco. And now is with Cal State San Marcos, and they're going to have a reach-in foul, and that's against Kendall Parks. That's his 4th foul. And Doug Tolan's going to just put his hands in his pockets and say, wait a minute, that was 35 feet from the basket. I don't need my senior point guard drawing that kind of foul. It was a hustle foul trying to make the steal, but they need Parks, the Bison do, on the court. Now he sits with 15-20 to play. An eternity of time, and we'll see how long Doug Tolan, head coach of the Bison, keeps his star guard on the bench, and then a 3 up and good. Malcolm Lemons is warming up. He's got 15, a 35% shooter from beyond the arc, and it's a 7-point game. Getting close to that danger zone, and then the ball is knocked out of bounds along press row. It'll stay with the Bison. For a student athlete, there's a great ring to it. Join 60,000 others who feel the same way. So again, the big news here, if you're rooting for the Bison, Kendall Parks is on the bench with 4 fouls. And his team trails by 7, 52-45. Need to hurry to get it in. Throws it to Abram, is back to the basket about 25 feet away. Centers the ball to the middle of the rings and then gives it to Jackson. Goes to work there. Again, this is not a deep Bison team. They'll play 2 players off the bench, and then Malcolm Lemons just got whistled off ball foul, his 3rd.
His 3rd personal foul, team foul number 3.
Team foul number 3 on Cal State San Marcos.
Checking in for the Cougars, number 11, Jason Johnson.
Jason Johnson will check in, replacing Lemons for Jim Saya's club. Turnaround jump shot by Abrams, no good. Zaragoza cleans up the rebound. A nice defensive block out in transition to the basket, to the goal, and we'll have a reach-in foul. If they're going to call that on Darst or not. And they do. That'll be Darst, just his first foul with the 6'9" senior.
His first personal, team foul number 4.
Team foul number 4 on Oklahoma Baptist, and the line to shoot a pair will be Dean Parker. 78% free throw shooter. Up the line, this one rattles out. Again, it's a 7-point margin here for the number 1 seed, Cougars of Cal State San Marcos. San Marcos about 50 miles north of San Diego. Second free throw, right through there by Parker. He's got 14. 8-point margin. Bison need a bucket here. They trail by 3 at halftime, 40-37, and timeout on the court will take 1, too. Doug Tola wants to talk it over, call a set play. His team needs a bucket. With 14:23 to play, second half, Oklahoma Baptist trails Cal State's head. Municipal Auditorium, Kansas City, Missouri, the site of the NAIA Division I Men's National Championship. Bison of Oklahoma Baptist trail it by 8 over number 1 seed Cal State San Marcos. Cale Jackson trying to get him into offense here. Gives it over to Dars, pull up jump shot, hits the front of the lip, tip try no good, still loose in the deck, and then 2-on-2. Here comes Parker to Macias, up good. Macias has got 8. You got a feeling that the Cougars at Cal State San Marcos starting to put the hammer down here a little bit. Starting to take control of this basketball game. Again, Park sitting on the bench, the point guard for Oklahoma Baptist, after he picked up his 4th foul with a little over 15 minutes to play. To Davis on the left wing, kicks in the deep corner. Abrams jump shot, rattles in and out, one and done. And the rebound is Eccles to Macias. San Marcos, Cal State San Marcos team is pretty deep. Zaragoza's 3, bullseye. And a game earlier this season, Zaragoza had 7 threes in the first half. He's got the green light, a 46% three-point shooter. That's his first 3 of the game, first points. And now it's a 58-45. Game has gone from 3 to 13. On the drive, Davis, he's going to pick up the foul as he hits the deck hard right after the support, at the support side of the basket.
Foul call, rather, on the Cougars, number 22, Zach Zaragoza. That's his 3rd personal.
Third foul on Zaragoza. Team foul number 4, but to the line to shoot a pair will be Davis. Danger time with a capital D here for Oklahoma Baptist. Free throw up, leaves it short. And Kendall Parks will check back in, replacing Antonio Arnold. So Doug Tolan said, hey, no more time. It's time to roll the dice. Hey, I need my point guard out there if we're going to make a stand here, and he just has to find a way to stay in the game. Second free throw, this one misses as well. On the push, here comes Parker to the basket, to the goal. Shot is partially blocked. Jackson goes down along the baseline, pops back up. I think he got an accidental hit to the face there. No foul, it's just incidental contact. Cale Jackson, tough 6'2" junior guard. Now he takes a 3 ball and rattles it in and out. Dars can't get the rebound, thought he was fouled. Outlet pass goes to Macias. Over to Zaragoza, pull up jump shot, bingo! Zach Zaragoza putting the nail in the coffin here, 61-45 with 12:30 to play. Bison hung in there for a long time, but just too much depth. They're starting to show dividends here for Cal State San Marcos. Abram walked with it. Shot won't go. He looks over at his head coach and the referee. Wait a minute. Lemons will check back in, replacing Dean Parker. The Cal State San Marcos team Cougars program, 21 wins in a row. They have been impressive. Out front with it is Eccles. 12:05 to play, second half. They run around the perimeter, come out and screen with their bigs to the basket. Shot won't go, and Abram has the rebound. Out to Parks on the push. Jackson, deep corner, 3, bingo! Cale Jackson's first points of the second half, 13 for the game. 61-48, 11:40 left here in the second half. Eccles out front. Reverses the ball, actually then gives it through to the wing. They'll take it around the perimeter. Run that weave out front, that leaves Macias open, and rattles, spins around the cylinder, just doesn't go in. Parks has the rebound on the push. Out to Davis, pull up 3. Shot won't go. In transition like that, catch, shoot, all in one motion. Shot just wouldn't go down. Macias has it. In the corner to Johnson. His pull-up 3 hits the back of the rim. Fight for the board and loose ball, but they're going to call the foul on Jackson. He can't believe it. Second foul on Jackson. 15 foul. Stubbs will check in for Oklahoma Baptist. Quincy Lawson will check in for the Cougars. Cougars will have it underneath their basket. Macias kicks to the right wing. Saragusa open three. This one hits the rim and off the mark. Rebounded inside by Lawson. Back out to Saragusa. Popped another three. This one won't go. A defensive rebound. Darst has it. Kicks it to Macias. Alley-oop inside to Stubbs. He can't hang on to it, but then followed up and in by Aaron Abram. He's got 15. Kick out, top of the three, top of the arc three won't go, and they're going to get over the back on Quincy Lawson. His first. Team foul.
That's his first. Team's fifth.
Team foul number 5 at the 10:32 mark. Parks playing with 4 fouls across the timeline. Top of the key. Entry pass inside to Darst. Can't hit the buddy, but he's going to draw the foul. Darst slaps his hands together, feeling he should have finished on that. That'd be Lawson's second foul in about a minute. 16 fouls. So there's a saving grace here possibly for Oklahoma Baptist. They'll be shooting 1-1 for the last 10-20 of this game. This is a 2-shot opportunity for Darst, who's an 83% free throw shooter. Free throw up the line, leaves it short. Second opportunity for Darst. This one's right through there. It's an all-star event for the first time in the history of the championship. 8 o'clock Saturday, March 22nd, for the NABC NAIA Men's Basketball All-Star Game, presented by U.S. Bank. 10 players from the NAIA Division I and 10 players from NAIA Division II. To the basket, to the rim, and scoring it, drawing the foul is Jason Johnson. That'll go against Darst, his second. Team foul number 6. If both teams are in the 1-1, but a 3-point opportunity for Johnson. Leaves it short. Darst gets the rebound. There gets it stripped and hands it over to Parks. 63-51. Cal State San Marcos by 12. The #1 team at NAIA. 21 games in a row this team has won. Pull-up jump shot. Abram leaves it short. One and done. That starts transition, but 1-on-2. But to the basket, up and good. Malcolm Lemons like this kid's game a lot. He's in 5th gear all the time. Takes it down and scores. Ball is stripped inside. It'll stay with Oklahoma Baptist trying to feed it inside the post to Darst.
In the game for the Cougars, number 21.
And with 9:32 left. Well, it's go time for Oklahoma Baptist. The Bison trailing by 14. They'll inbound it underneath their basket. Parks will do the honors. Needs to get rid of it and then throws it back in to the midcourt stripe. Jackson runs it down, gives it back to Parks, and Bison will reset their offense. Mark Miller, Municipal Auditorium. The NAIA Men's National Championships, and Hayden Darst, the Sooner Athletic Conference Tournament MVP, is going to be fouled.
Number 7 for Cal State San Marcos. At the line, Hayden Darst, shooting 2.
And a 2-shot opportunity here for Darst. This one rattles in.
Checking in for the Bison, number 23, Antonio Arnold.
Parks will check out. Little offense for defense here at the 9:21 mark for Doug Tolan in his 14th year as head coach of the Bison. Darst hits them both. 6'9" senior, he's got 14. (65-53), 12-point margin. It's been a good working margin here for the Cougars of Cal State San Marcos. Over to Saragosa on the dribble drive, kicks it to number 22, who couldn't put it in on an open shot. Rebounded, and on the push, here comes Arnold. Picked up by Johnson. Trying to get it inside to Stubbs. He'll go to work. Jump hook. Can't get it to go. And rebounded and one and done. And here comes DN Parker. Front to Lawson is in the game. They'll spread the court, look for the durable drive penetration or the kick for the three. Zaragoza just kind of runs that perimeter. Pull up three ball won't go. As Cal State San Marcos just 7 for 28 from beyond the arc tonight. Where Oklahoma Baptist 5 for 12. 25 of 57 overall for Cal State San Marcos. That's 43.9%. Macias will check back in for Cal State San Marcos along with Kendall Parks. Abram has it. Back to Parks. 12-point game and 8 minutes even left here in the second half. Bounce pass on the cut to the basket, and we're going to have a foul against Malcolm Lemons. That'll be his fourth foul. Team foul number 8. And the line to shoot a 1-and-1 will be Parks. Parks has not scored tonight. Again, his job is he's the maestro, the distributor of the basketball. It leads this team with 269 assists coming into the game. And he's got 8 assists tonight. First free throw up, leaves it short. Macias has the rebound. On the push, gets it back out. And right to somebody who can handle a basketball. Sitting right to my left. So Bison will have it back, trailing by 12, 65-53, 7:45 left here in the second half. Parks to the goal, off the glass, won't go, and on the rebound is Brian Emanuel. Length of the court pass, the outlet right there. Jason Johnson up and good. Cougars a little fresher here. And the Bison, again, Oklahoma Baptist only playing 2 kids off the bench, and they're not getting a ton of time. 3 ball up, no good by Jackson. Follow up good by Aaron Abram. He's got 17 to lead the Bison in scoring at 67-55. Does Oklahoma Baptist have another run in them here to try to get this into single digits? Macias gets stripped. Davis, here comes Parks, 2-on-1 to Abram, to the basket, gets his shot rejected, but he's going to draw the foul as he hits the hardwood at the end of the basket on the end line. That'll be a foul on Emanuel. That'll be his third. Team foul number 9, but a 2-shot opportunity here for Aaron Abram. Chance for Oklahoma Baptist to cut into the sleeve with the clock not running. 6:53 to play in the second half. Coming up next, Arizona Christian and Culver Stockton of the Heart of America Conference. You like 3 balls. Culver Stockton has shot 714 of them this season, making 243, 34%, which is just about the national average. But they're open when they got here. When they were in the parking lot, Culver Stockton's looking to drain a 3. That should be a lot of fun. Abrams, free throw up and good. 714 threes, and my math isn't real good, but 30 into that number. I know you're shooting more than 20. Threes per game. Second opportunity. A little bit short by Abram. 67-56. After all of this, we've got an 11-point game. 2-3 zone now by the Bison. And no hurry here for Cal State San Marcos. Murray's checked in the game. Played a little bit in the first half. He's got along the baseline. He fires a 3 and makes his impact immediately. Tyree Murray. Little 3 ball from the right baseline. That would have hurt if you're rooting for the Bison. 70-56. Ball is kicked. It'll stay with Oklahoma Baptist. All right, that's 23.8 threes a game for Culver Stockton. So they're gonna put it up. That should be a lot of fun. That game coming up right at the conclusion of this game. 70-56. Abrams pull-up jump shot. Yes. That's a tough shot. Right in the face of a defender. Abrams got 20. Averages 18.3 points a game, and you know why. This guy can score the rock. Inside of 6. 12-point game. Cal State San Marcos is trying to protect the lead. Pull-up jump shot. Macias, yes. Talking about shooting the rock. How about Bobby Macias? He's got 10. He's in double figures. 4 for 7 shooting. Shot inside and count it. Tell you, Aaron Abrams going to do everything he can, this junior, keep his team in it. He's got 22 and he's fouled. Emmanuel just picked up his 4th foul. For the game, Cal State San Marcos 28 for 60, 8 for 30 from beyond the arc, 8 for 13 at the line. Leading scorers, Lemons has 17, Parker 14. 3-point opportunity for Abram and gets it to go. He's got 23. Stubbs will check in. Darce will check out. For Oklahoma Baptist, 21 of 46, 5 for 13 from the arc, 14 of 23 from the line. Drive to the basket, can't finish it is Parker. And Macias has the rebound. Crossover to the lane. Kicks it out. 3-ball. Emmanuel, yes. But that was Bobby Macias. Took it to the paint, kicked it out to his teammate, Emmanuel. Downtowned it. He's got 6. 5:10 to go. Jackson's been quiet. He had an early 9 points. He's got 13. He hit the 1-3 in the second half. 75-61, inside of 5 to go. Out front to Abram. Pull up 3, top of the key, not enough to get it there. Stubbs has the rebound. His jump hook won't go. Clearing the basketball is Emmanuel. To the Graham, to the goal, and a blocking foul, and taking it hard to the basket is Parker, and down goes Abram. A little late. He had his feet inside that mini arc that's in the middle of the lane. You've seen it if you followed college basketball.
Parker at the line shooting 1 in the game for the Bison, number 45.
7th team foul, but this is a shooting opportunity for Deanne Parker. 14 points, a 78% free throw shooter. Up and good. Conventional 3-point play pushes the lead to the biggest of the evening, 78-61. I say evening, it's 2:30 Central Standard Time, but you get my drift. 8 games here on the opening day at Municipal Auditorium. Coming up next, Culver Stockton, Arizona Christian. Davis on the left wing to the basket, to the rim, off the glass, and yes! Tanner Davis. Abram, Jackson, Davis will all return next year for this Oklahoma Baptist team. Macias back out front to Parker. They'll reset with 4 minutes on the button to go in the second half. Macias to Eccles. Ball fake, takes to the paint, off the glass, rejected by Darce, but then into the hands of Emmanuel. Fresh shot clock, jump shot. Actually, the shot clock did not reset. Jump shot up, no good, and they'll call a timeout with Cal State San Marcos. Loose ball inside, and grabbing it was Emmanuel. He was in trouble. His team called timeout. We'll take 1-2. The winner will play at 10:45 Friday morning. Cougars out of the timeout, get the ball back with a fresh shot clock, and then they'll take it back out, spread the court. They're looking for layups or great shots. Bison are in full denial. To the basket, to the rim. Shot up and good. Contested shot. Abram was right in the face of Dan Parker. It didn't matter. Parker's got 17. Right at his average. Jackson's 3-ball, deep corner. Yes, over the outstretched arms of Tyree Murray, and timeout called by Doug Tolan on the 3-ball by Kale. 6 members in this year's field, but there are 10 programs making just their second appearance. In addition, 7 of the other teams will be playing in this event for the 5th time or less. Little trivia here on the 77th annual championship of the NAIA Men's Basketball Championship. 3 minutes to play. Cal State San Marcos, they're in no hurry, folks. They want to spread this court, get fouled, get to the line, and get back to the hotel and rest for Friday's game. I'm sure they're going to stick around and watch Culver Stockton. Macias to the basket, yes. Bobby Macias, he's got 12, 6 in each half. Steady game off the bench of Jim Saez. Pull-up jump shot, Davis won't go. One and done, and ripping down the boards is Emmanuel. On the push, 2:25 to go. Cal State San Marcos is going to push on through. It was a 3-point game, 40-37 at halftime. They'll have a foul about 45 feet from the basket. That'll go against Eric Stubbs. His second, to the line to shoot, Adam Eccles. Team foul number 8 on the Bison. Stubbs will check out. Parks will check back in. Has been playing with those 4 fouls since the 13-minute mark here in the second half for Oklahoma Baptist, the point guard. Eccles 9 in the first half. Misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Rebounded by Darst. And Parks will race it across the midcourt stripe. Out top to Abram. Over to Jackson. Along the baseline to the bucket. Reverse layup up good.
Basket by Cale Jackson.
Cale Jackson's got 18. Timeout in the court by Oklahoma Baptist. So we'll take 1-2. 2:05 to play. Second half action. Cal State. 2:05 to play. It's 82-68. Cal State San Marcos. And we'll have an off-ball foul. A hold. That'll go against Cale Jackson.
On the Bison's number 10, Cale Jackson. His third, team's 9th.
Team foul number 9, his third.
Back in for OBU is 45, Hayden Darst. At the line for Cal State San Marcos, number 3.
Macias will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Free throw up by Macias right through there. The senior guard, 5'11", has played a steady game off the bench. He may come off the bench, but he'd start probably on a lot of teams. He's got 13, make it, this one rattled out. That was halfway down, it popped out, but Eccles gets a rebound. And now stepping over the inline, or stepping on the midcourt stripe is Deanne Parker. Kind of looks over at his coach, kind of shakes his head and says, oops. 2:02 to play. He can get away with that. Up by 15 with 2 minutes left. Here comes Jackson. To Kendall Parks. Jackson to the paint, draws contact and hits the shot. Tyree Murray goes, wait a minute, I'm just standing there. How about verticality? Jackson puts it up, and then he's got 20, 5 above his average.
In the game for the Bison, number 20.
Jackson goes to the line to shoot the conventional 3-point play.
Number 10, Cale Jackson.
And Arnold will check in for Tyler Davis for Oklahoma Baptist. Minute 51 to play, 13-point game, 83-70. Jackson's free throw hits the front lip. Fight for the ball, and we'll have a foul inside. That may go against Abram. So we'll walk the 94 feet and shoot more free throws.
Aaron Abram. That's his third personal. Team foul number 10.
Both teams are in double bonus at 10 each.
At the line for the
Darst and Davis getting ready to check in as Doug Tolan will go a little offense for defense here for Oklahoma Baptist. one rattles out for Macias. He's missed his last two.
In for Oklahoma Baptist, number 12, Tyler Davis, and number 45, Hayden Darts.
Second opportunity, Macias up and good. Doug Toland's yelling out to the officiating crew that number 3 shouldn't have been the shooter. Referee will go over and talk to the scorer's bench. And they said, no, it was Macias. Macias hit the second free throw. So after all of that, with 1:50 left, Oklahoma Baptist will throw it back in. Getting pressure in backcourt. Jackson's got it. Across the midcourt stripe. Hands it off to Parks. They'll run some offense here. 1:40 left. Over to Jackson. Deep in the corner. Abrams, 3-ball. Busted. Aaron Abrams has 26. Full court pressure. 84-73. 11-point lead. Ball is stripped by Jackson. They're going to get him for a foul in backcourt. That'll be 4 on Jackson. Will walk to the end of the court and shoot free throws. It'll be double bonus from now on with 1:28 to play.
At the line for the Cougars, number 21, Deanne Parker, shooting 2.
Parker with 17. Chance to add to that total. Free throw up. This one rattles out. Rebounding totals 37-36. Oklahoma Baptist pretty close there. Second free throw up and good. Parks has to hurry. His team trails 85-73. Davis has it on the left wing. Goes to the basket, spin move. Puts up a shot, scores it, and draws the foul. That was all Tyler Davis. What an effort for the 6'5" junior. He's got 10.
The Cougars, number 21, Deanne Parker. That's his
That's the first foul on Deanne Parker. Darce will check out. Stubbs back in. Offense for defense here for Oklahoma Baptist, trailing by 10. 1:16. Do they have enough time? They're going to need to get some misses at the free throw line by the Cougars and some turnovers. And missing free throws isn't going to help your cause at all. Davis missed it in backcourt, and a foul at the other end, a reach-in foul. And before that, a timeout called by Cal State San Marcos. We'll take one too. 1:10 left. Still a ball game here. Our point of view, we can't see it on either end of either scoreboard. Cal State San Marcos will throw it in backcourt. With the basketball is Emmanuel. He gets it knocked away by Parks. It'll stay with the Cougars. It's a little technical difficulty here with the scoreboard. We'll keep track of the time. There's roughly a minute left to play. And Oklahoma Baptist trails in a foul out front. That's going to go against, looks like it might be called on Antonio Arnold.
Fouls on the Bisons, number 25, Eric
Check that, Eric Stubbs reached in. A two-shot opportunity here. Now our scoreboard's back and running. 1:03 left. 85-75, a 10-point game. And Tyree Murray, who had a 3 here in the second half off the bench of Cal State San Marcos, has a chance to shoot a pair of free throws here as both teams are way into the double bonus. Free throw up, no good. Murray was backing away from the free throw line when he shot that free throw. It didn't stay with the shot and thus left it short. 10-point margin, 63 seconds left. Second opportunity, and this one bounces out. Darst has the rebound, still loose on the deck and ran down by Jackson. Cale Jackson got a hand on it. To Parks. Bison in a hurry, trailing by 10. Nearly loses it. But into the hands of Davis. He'll go to work inside. Spin move. Ball is going to be rejected on a nice defensive play by Parker, who falls down along the baseline. Might have hit where one of our cameramen were. But nice save. Fouled. And we'll shoot more free throws as we walk to the other end of the court. And Eccles will go to the line to shoot a pair.
Adam Eccles at the line for the Cougars, shooting 2.
Foul was on Davis. First free throw up. Good. Eccles into double figures at 10. 4 players are in double figures for Cal State San Marcos. Zaragoza getting ready to check in. He'll check in for the shooter, though, with 43.8 seconds left. 11-point margin. Cougars going to advance. Second one up and good.
In for Cal State San Marcos is number 22.
And they'll play at 10:45 on Friday morning in round 2. And after Friday, you're playing every day but Sunday if you want to win a national championship. Parks out front with it. Top of the key. His team trails by 12. Gives it to Jackson. Deep in the corner. Left-handed dribble. Center the basketball. Over to Darce. Pull up 3 ball. Yes! Hayden Darce. I believe that may be Darce's first 3-point shot of the season. We'll check that when we before. So the senior, 6'9" post player, drained to 3. Got his team within 9. Inbounding it will be Emmanuel. And a foul in backcourt to stop the clock. The ball went into the hands of Eccles. He walked the line to shoot 2. And that is going to be Aaron Abrams' 5th foul. So Abrams fouls out with 26 points with 24.2 seconds remaining. 11 rebounds and 26 points and playing 39 minutes. Yeah, this was not a deep Bison team. So Abram had to log a ton of minutes, and he fouls out with 26 points. Free throw up, rattles out for Eccles. Well, it's a 3-possession game with 24.2 seconds left. This can make it even number 10 if Eccles gets it, and he does. Eccles with 12. Parks needs to hurry. Possibly playing his last basketball game as a college player. Parks over to Jackson. Contested 3. Yes! Cale Jackson's got 23 with 12.9 seconds left. It's 88-81. In backcourt. Needs to get up the court, and they do. In the hands of Lemon. They'll spread the court, and that's going to do it. Gallant effort by Oklahoma Baptist, but Cal State San Marcos, the #1 team in the country, advances to the second round with an 88-81 victory.